how can I read the Bible and that my own morals are not going to be corrupted and where I'm twisting and manipulating the scriptures for my own benefit?
Yeah, that's a very insightful question, Anthony, because we can all tend to do that. We just taught a course, or it's actually being aired on our TV show right now called How to Interpret Your Bible. And very briefly, there's 12 lessons in this course, but let me just give you a core of it with an acronym STOP, S-T-O-P. First thing you have to do if you're, and this doesn't just apply to the Bible, it could apply to any text. You have to figure out what the situation is. That's what the S stands for. What's going on in the text? We just can't take one verse out and make it say what we want it to say. So we got to figure out what the situation is. The T stands for what type of literature is this? Is this poetry? Is this straight historical prose? Is this a parable? Is this a gospel? Is this prophecy? What is this? Because we'll interpret it differently based on the type of literature or literary devices. Is there a metaphor in there? Is this hyperbole? What is it, right? The O stands for who is the object of the passage? Is the object of the passage us today, or is the object of the passage someone in ancient Israel? For example, I know Christians love the verse from Jeremiah 29:11. Oh, the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you. And I'm going to make a lot of enemies here tonight. That verse has nothing to do with you. Unless you're 2,600 years old and you're still living under Nebuchadnezzar in Babylon. Because that verse was written to the exiles, the object of the passage, in Babylon. It has nothing to do with Christians today. I always ask Christians, if you're going to quote Jeremiah 29:11, why don't you quote Jeremiah 44:11? You see, Jeremiah 29:11 was written to the exiles in Babylon. Jeremiah 44:11 was written to the exiles in Egypt, and God told those people, don't go to Egypt. You know what 44:11 says? I will destroy you. Nobody, you'd never see that stitched into a pillow, right? You never see that on a Christian greeting card. Happy birthday, I will destroy you. Jeremiah 44:11. Oh, isn't that so sweet? Thank you, Grandma. And the P stands for, is this prescriptive or descriptive? Because quite frequently, you read something and you have to make sure that it's not just descriptive rather than prescriptive. Oh, David committed adultery. Look at all the evil in the Bible. Look at all the evil in the... Yeah, well, it's just a description of what happened, which is one reason that I think they're telling the truth. They're not hiding any of their sins. So, situation, type of literature, object, is it prescriptive or descriptive? There's the whole course in 2 minutes.